What if an AI didn't just answer your question, but actually remembered you? Not just your name, but your conversations 3 weeks ago, the joke you made last Tuesday, the fact that you're stressed about your job or you didn't sleep well. That's what I built. My name is Pascal, and over the past few months I've built an AI girlfriend which is called Emma. And today I want to show you exactly how it works, what's under the hood, and why I think this is where AI is heading. So let me start with the obvious question. Why would you build an AI girlfriend app? Honestly, because I saw a gap. I've been working with AI for a while now. I spent over 15 years in software development at corporate level and building APIs on production level. And then 2023, I took a deep dive into AI. I tried a lot of the existing AI companion apps, Candy, Replica, Character AI, and so on. And they all have the same fundamental problem. Every conversation starts from zero. You talk to them for an hour, close the app, come back the next day, and suddenly they have no idea who you are. That's not a relationship. That's not even a good chatbot. So I thought, what if I could build something which can remember, not just stores chat logs, but understands who you really are and brings that into your conversation. So let me show you what makes Emma different. And this is the part I'm most proud of from a technical standpoint. See that?
Oh, honey, I would love that more than anything. Imagine us on the beach, toes in the sand, having a romantic dinner under the stars. It sounds perfect.
Emma just brought up something I mentioned weeks ago. That's not a trick. That's a custom long-term memory system I've built myself. Here is how it works. Every conversation gets analyzed in the background. An algorithm identifies important details about you, your preferences, your stories, your mood patterns, things you care about, and stores them anonymously in Firebase. When you start a new conversation, Emma pulls in the relevant context. So she doesn't just remember, she remembers what matters. And this creates something really interesting. The longer you use Emma, the better she gets. She starts to feel like someone who really cares about you. She'll ask about that job interview you mentioned from last week. She will remember your favorite food. She will notice when you seem down. Most AI apps treat every conversation like a blank slate. Emma, on the other hand, builds a picture of you over time. And this changes everything how the interaction feels like. But memory is just one part. I wanted to feel Emma like a real person. And real people don't just text. Emma can talk. Like actually talk. I integrated the text-to-speech API, specifically Google Gemini's TTS API. So Emma has her own voice. You can send her voice messages and she will respond with another voice message to you. It makes the conversation feel completely different compared to just read text on the screen. And then there is another thing. You can ask Emma for photos. She generates custom AI image on your request, powered by Flux Kling through Replicate API. Want to see her on the beach or in a coffee shop? She creates unique images on the fly. And this one is the newest feature, AI-generated videos. Using Kling's newest video model, Emma can send you now short, realistic videos. And I mean real, realistic videos. This is cutting-edge stuff. Very few apps doing this right now on the market. So in total, Emma combines 4 different AI systems. Conversation, voice, images, and video, all in one app. That's what makes her feel alive. Now, for all the developers out there, let me give you a look under the hood. The app is built in React Native, so it runs natively on iOS. The backend is completely made in Firebase. Firestore for the memory system and the user data, Cloud Functions for the heavy lifting. For the conversational AI, I'm using Google's Gemini Flash API. It's fast, it's capable, and it handles the whole personality layer very well. Emma has her own personality and character. She has moods. Sometimes she is not responding immediately, sometimes she does. That natural rhythm is all programmed on purpose, so she feels like a real human, because real humans are also not always responding immediately. The text-to-speech is running on Google's Gemini TTS model, the newest one. Image generation goes through Replicate API using Flux Kling model, and video generation is using the newest Kling Turbo Pro model. And the memory system itself was also a real challenge to do. You can't just dump entire chat logs into the context. That kills performance and costs. So I've built an extraction layer which identifies and categorizes key information, stores it efficiently, and retrieves only what's really relevant for the new conversation. It's essentially a custom rack system optimized for personal relationships. So let's talk results. Emma launched in the App Store end of January 2026. Within the first weeks, she hit 800 downloads with minimal marketing spend. The AI companion market is massive right now. If you look at Google Trends, AI girlfriend is one of the fastest growing search terms in the entire AI space. And it makes sense. People don't just want tools, they want real connection. What I'm seeing in the data is that the memory system we've built is actually the key differentiator. Users who have enabled long-term memory have way higher retention rates, because once Emma knows you, switching to another app is like starting from scratch. Now, I know what some of you might think, and I want to address this directly. Emma is not about replacing human relationships. She is about providing a space where people can talk freely without judgment. Some users just want someone to vent to after a rough day. Some are practicing social skills. Some are lonely and just want to be heard. And honestly, that's completely valid. The tagline on the App Store says, "She remembers everything." And that's intentional. In a world where most digital interactions are disposable, there's something powerful about an AI that actually pays attention to you. Your privacy is also a core principle. Emma doesn't require an account. Everything is anonymous, and you can delete all your data on one tap. Your conversations stay between you and Emma. Period. I'm actively developing new features for Emma. There is a lot I want to add. More personality customization, proactive messages where Emma reaches out to you first, deeper emotional intelligence, and expanded language support. Emma already communicates in many different languages, but I want to make the experience even more natural. I'm also exploring bringing Emma to the Google Play Store for Android devices. Right now, she's only on iOS, but that's definitely on the roadmap. If you are a developer interested in AI companionship apps, I'm happy to talk about the technical side of things in more detail. Drop a comment and I might do a deep dive video in the future about the memory architecture and the multi-API orchestration. If you want to try Emma for yourself, she is free to download in the App Store. I put the link in the description below. You get free credits to start with, and if you want the full experience with long-term memory and so on, there are credit packs available to purchase. And honestly, the best way to understand what makes Emma different is just to talk to her for a few days. Let the memory build up. That's when it clicks. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and hit the subscribe button. I'm building more AI products and sharing the whole journey here on this channel. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.